I was born in Bushbuck Ridge, Mpumalanga, 61 years ago, second last of 4 brothers and 2 sisters. My father was a lay preacher of the local Presbyterian church, and my mom was also a community worker in a way, teaching women skills in sewing and other skills that they needed to have. They were small time farmers plowing the fields, but they also had cattle. So we took turns in looking after the cattle, and that instilled some discipline for me especially, because that makes you take responsibility. My dad loved me so much. No wonder I've got the legacy of the white hair. I'm married with 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, and I'm blessed with 3 adorable grandchildren. One thing my parents instilled in me is the importance of education, targeted education, knowledge that you can use in your everyday life. That's very important. I graduated with honors degree from UNISA, specializing in communications and marketing, but I also went and got other diplomas and certificates, including advanced certificate from UCT Graduate School of Business and Leadership. I strongly believe that targeted education is important for everybody to be able to use in our daily lives. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I feel it's very important to have balance in life, to do work, but also to include your family. What I like is to go on a walk on the beach. My favorite spot is Blaubeck Strand. You can sit there, watch the sunset over the sea, see the lights come up just below Table Mountain and it gets darker. This becomes very beautiful. For me, water is calming. When I watch it, when I walk close to it, I find that very, very calming effect on my life. I also like singing, especially singing in the church choir. I find this very, very also relaxing for me. And actually, my dream is that one day I'll be able to go to Vienna to listen to that beautiful, beautiful music. But I also like walking amongst nature, especially at Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. This helps me also to reflect and also just to take in the beauty of the whole nature, the whole mystery of the universe.
Lillian's 37 years of experience in the corporate sector and government always included social responsibility and involvement in community work. But she had always yearned to work fully in communities, especially rural and informal settlements. What drew her interest to community work was her own roots in a rural community and having valuable first-hand knowledge of problems that the poor and marginalized face. In 2006, Lillian launched Mani Gingi Social Entrepreneurial Networks, meaning an industrious woman who creates innovative solutions to solve social problems. Mani Gingi is about marrying indigenous knowledge with business concepts, promoting empowerment for people to empower themselves, thereby starting by improving their livelihoods and that of their families. Where possible, this would lead to people starting and running their own businesses. Mani Gingi's vision is to be a renowned leader in providing innovative solutions which are sustainable, profitable, and aimed at alleviating poverty within the global society. Together, let's smash the poverty mold is our mission statement, with objectives that are aligned to the 8 Millennium Goals. It is Lillian's observation that we do not only wait for governments to promote achieving these goals, but all of us can contribute in our own way, at our own level. Mani Gingi's objectives are to contribute towards Millennium Goals by building a strong base of individuals who work towards improving their livelihoods and that of others. to lobby relevant institutions both nationally and internationally to make use of these products and services provided by the network members, to facilitate access to business resources, information and other opportunities for women and youth individuals who trust each other and have the same ideas of how to solve their social problems, decide how they can maximize on their collective power, be it skills, experience, labor, financial or human resources. If they decide to start a business initiative as a group of at least 10 people, they will decide how much it will cost through a business plan, and they will then pool their resources to begin the project, and, in the case of vulnerable children, by sponsorship. Initially, each member will pay a non-refundable membership fee of 300 Rand. The emphasis is on the power of the collective. Together, we are more powerful than individually. In 2007, Lillian Masebenza was approached by the City of Cape Town and the Cape Orchid Society to have a group of women trained on how to propagate endangered epiphytic orchids as a legacy project to celebrate 50 years of the Cape Orchid Society. A group of 7 women were selected to work with the seedlings, and this proved to be a very lucrative project as it targeted the elite collectors market of indigenous plants. An old greenhouse at Helderberg Nature Reserve was donated for the purposes of running this community project. Not long after the project was launched, the greenhouse was damaged by strong winds and was too old to be repaired. This did not deter Lillian. She approached Old Mutual and was given a space to establish a garden and subsequent nursery. They have been working closely with Kirstenbosch Greening Unit to promote education and conservation of indigenous plants from this space. Lillian has now managed to raise funds for a greenhouse which she is using to organically produce vegetable seedlings and propagate some of the indigenous plants. The next phase is the tissue laboratory, so that she will not only be able to reintroduce the orchid business, but also the propagating of endangered wild indigenous fruit trees. We are constantly looking for land to expand on this program. The nursery for organically produced vegetable seedlings and the adjacent vegetable garden showcasing companion planting is a Mani Gengi flagship project. Lillian's main focus since 2009 has been to pursue green urban farming. This initiative is aimed at contributing towards the alleviation of food shortages and assisting women entrepreneurs to participate in the agricultural industry. Women aspiring to start vegetable gardens are invited to learn the correct way of vegetable growing and, in doing so, supplement the soup kitchen for children. They are taught companion planting and how to produce organic vegetable seedlings in a greenhouse. 4 women have been trained and are now able to run the nursery. Technical skills training has been provided to over 100 people, and most have started their own gardens.